The Seattle Seahawks hit the road for their final away game of the regular season as they take on the Carolina Panthers this Sunday. The Panthers sit at 5-8 on the year after suffering their fifth straight loss last weekend. The team fired their longtime head coach Ron Rivera last week and named secondary coach Pete Fuel as their interim head coach.
Going against a familiar opponent. She seems like these guys are in our division just about as we play them almost every year. And some changes. There's some changes this time around, but Panthers have always been tough, and it's always been a great matchup for us, and so we got to get ready to go. Really like to finish road trips with a really good finish right here, and so we're putting everything we can into it. It's a big championship opportunity for us, and we've got to get right and do everything we can to make it a successful week here in practice, and then we'll take it to Sunday. So we're looking forward to it.
Another blow for the Panthers was losing star QB Cam Newton for the season after just 2 games. Second-year QB Kyle Allen took over and won his first 4 games, throwing 7 touchdowns and 0 interceptions during that span. But since then, it's been a struggle. In the last 7 games, Allen has thrown 9 touchdowns and 12 interceptions.
He's been up and down a little bit. He came out and made a great start and struggled a little bit lately. But he's got the throws and he's got they have all of the actions, and they believe in him because they give him the opportunities to throw the ball down the field and do all the stuff. So they know that he can do it.
Kyle did. He came in. We got on the streak with Kyle as far as winning some football games, and he's had to take the team on his shoulders, and so we see he continues to develop every day. We can see he continues to develop every game. Some games we haven't been successful, and all goes back to the quarterback more often than not. But we've seen him grow and develop, and he's going to become a good player in this league.
But the Panthers do have weapons on their offense. Second-year wide receiver DJ Moore ranks 4th in the league in receiving yards, but their biggest weapon is running back Christian McCaffrey, who can really do it all. The third-year pro ranks 3rd in the league with over 1,200 rushing yards. He also has 726 receiving yards. McCaffrey also leads the league with 16 combined touchdowns.
You can just tell by the film. They're trying to get him the ball in the run game. They're trying to get him the ball in the pass game. I don't know what the stat is, but I think he has 80-something catches or something crazy like that from a running back. That's like receiver numbers, you know what I mean? So it just shows the versatility that they have, or that he has, and what they want to do with him. And so you definitely got to be, on your game. I think last time we played him, he had a pretty good game. And so we got to make sure that doesn't happen again.
When you look at Carolina's defense, they have a veteran group. Their top edge rusher, Mario Addison, leads the team with 9.5 sacks, but he's been dealing with a chest injury and didn't practice for most of the week. They also have 5-time first-team All-Pro linebacker Luke Kuechly, who leads the team with 114 tackles.
They're a very aggressive defense. They got a great defensive line, great linebackers, great corners and safeties and stuff like that. So we got to be really sharp. We got to be on our stuff. We got to be in tune with what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it. Be in attack mode and try to find a way to get a huge win on the road. Every time we go there, it's always a battle, it seems like. So it always comes down the wire. So we have to be prepared for that too.
Veteran group led by Kuechly. He's a great linebacker, probably one of the best in the game for sure. Very smart defense. They got good linebackers, good front, veteran DBs. So just going to keep to our original game plan, want to run the ball, play action, same normal stuff that we always do.
The Seahawks are looking to bounce back from their loss against the Rams last weekend. The offense was unable to score a touchdown in that game, which is something they obviously want to fix in Carolina.
I think just finding our plays, throughout the game, where we can do that. I think sometimes you got, there's always this happy medium, right? I mean, a lot of people want us to throw the ball deep, and then they want us to throw it short, and then they want us. So I think there's just I think at the end of the day, with that game in particular, each game has its own history, and I think that the reality with that game is we just didn't make the plays that we wanted to, and if we can do that, I think we got to give ourselves a great chance to win.
On defense, the Seahawks are hoping to get more pressure on the quarterback. Last week, the pass rush was unable to record any sacks and had only 1 quarterback hit.
We got to keep working our combinations of guys and try to take advantage of the ops when the guys are healthy and when they're doing right, and keep mixing. We'll need more from Griff. Griff can help us some, and LJ got to see if he can help us some too when those guys other guys aren't available. Cover right so that we allow the rush to get there, pressure well, so that we can give our guys a chance to cause the problems with the additional guys rushing. Our linebackers can cause some problems too. Michael Kendricks has been a good blitzer for us, and he's, we miss him not being a big factor. So, Cody did a nice job a couple times he had. So it's everybody has to contribute to help us get better.
Well, these two teams are very familiar with each other. In the Pete Carroll era, this will be the 10th all-time meeting between the two teams, with the Seahawks holding a 7-2 record over the Panthers. The Seahawks can clinch a playoff spot this weekend with a win and some help from other teams around the league. As for the Panthers, well, they are hoping to play spoiler, as they will miss the playoffs for the third time in the last 4 years. Kickoff is set for 10 a.m. Pacific. You can watch it live on Q13 Fox, or as always, listen to it on the Seahawks Radio Network.